Hi guys, gonna wait a couple seconds, maybe even a minute, see if folks hop on. And it's middle of the afternoon here in Florida, so coffee is necessary. And some Joan Jett. Gotta have Joan Jett. Oh yes, love it. So let's get started. If you're watching the replay, hit a replay there. Let me know that you are watching this back because you got goals, you got dreams, you got things you want to do. Now, who the heck am I and why am I in here? Because I'm not part of your team. Hey, girl. I am Ericka Champion-Wise, executive producer and 4.5-year veteran of Paparazzi Accessories. Hi, Sherelle. How are ya? So give me a hi when you hop on. I know you've never seen me before. You've never even met me before, but I met Lexie at Leadership Summit last week, and we are doing this awesome thing, helping one another out. She asked today if folks would go live in your team group and speak some inspiration over you. And I love that idea. I love that in Paparazzi, hey Stacy, that we get to help one another. We get to inspire one another's teams because let's be honest, you have heard Lexie until you are tired of hearing Lexie. I have the same thing. My team is tired of hearing me. They're tired of hearing me. Maybe I'm going to say something today, maybe just a little differently. Maybe my personality is going to shine through. I don't know. And it's going to click with you. So watch this video. If you're live, give me a hey. If you're watching the replay, give me a replay. All right, so we're going to talk about recruitment. Recruitment is my favorite thing to do. Recruitment is absolutely my favorite part of Paparazzi. And I know nobody believes me, but let me tell you, I love it. I have a huge front line. I have an awesome front line, personally sponsored, whichever way you want to call it, first line, pick a title. They're all the same. I adore recruitment. And now let me tell you, point number one of this whole shebang, we're going to be on here for a few minutes, okay? Point number one is you need to start saying, believing, living, and working. Like, I love recruitment. You're going to lie to yourself in the first. It's okay. Just go ahead and lie. Eventually, if you get up every day and you look in that mirror and say, I love to recruit. I am an amazing recruiter. I am an amazing sponsor. People line up to sign up with me. It's going to happen. So that is your first thing, is you got to wrap your mind around the fact that recruitment ain't hard and recruitment is fun. Recruitment is too much fun. I enjoy the challenge of recruitment. I enjoy talking to women. I enjoy hearing what they want to do in Paparazzi, why they come to Paparazzi, and why they chose me as their sponsor. You need to sit there and you need to tell yourself, I love to recruit. I love to recruit. Recruiting is fun. So I challenge you. My first challenge. Find yourself a little mirror. I got one right here for a reason. This is my daily affirmation mirror, and I tell myself every day I'm an amazing recruiter. I love to recruit. I added 12 people last month. I love to recruit. I've already added 2 this month, and I've got 3 more on deck. I love to recruit. So challenge 1, tell yourself you love to recruit. How the heck do you recruit? You ready? You sell something. Nothing happens with recruitment until you sell something. You have to be selling jewelry. If you are not out partying like your job depends on it, you are never going to grow a team. Love you, mean it. But if you are not slinging bling, several, not just 1, not just 2, I'm talking several. I have 5, 6 sales a week some weeks, but minimum of 5 sales a week. And after every sale, I have a new potential. Every week, I am slinging bling. You got to go sell something. If you're not recruiting, the place you start is with your sales. Because here's the secret. I've been doing this forever. Here's the secret. There's one thing you can control, and that is how much you sell. And you can control how much you sell by how often you sell. Hey, Tara. You want to recruit, you got to sell. If you are having 1 live a week, bump it up, girlfriend. Go to 2. I would say 3 if you were on my team. My team knows that minimum number is 3. Okay, you got to sell something. You got to have parties. You absolutely have to have parties. I know we say all the time, you don't have to have parties to be a success in paparazzi, but hey, Lori, Ericka's personal philosophy, and I live and die by this, and this is how I recruit. You gotta have parties. You gotta have hostesses who watch you take money from their friends, and they're like, hold up, hold it, wait. You just made how much money off of my friends? Wait a minute, how do I get in on this? The people I recruit first and most are my hostesses. And I don't, I have parties. I have 5 sales a week. I have hosted parties, whether that's an album sale, whether that is Facebook Live, and I am old school. I am back from the days when we didn't have Facebook Live. I still have home parties. Not to mention I live in Florida and everybody is geriatric and they can't figure out Facebook Live, but they love home parties. It's so much fun. You need to be having parties. Hey, Christina, and Lexie's right. If you've got questions, drop them. I'm glad to answer them for you. You need to be having those home parties. If you don't know how to find a hostess, learn. There are so many tools out there on how to find a hostess, how to coach a hostess. If you don't know any of that, figure it out. Ask your upline, ask your sponsor, have those parties. Hey, girlfriend, good to see you. How you having a better day today? I hope. So that's point number 3, have those parties. Point number 4, I'm not even lying, like this is written on my paper. Point number 4 is sell some jewelry. I know we talked about this. I know we done talked about this, but I need to hit this again. You need to be selling jewelry. Nothing happens till somebody sells something. That was one of the famous lines of Mary Kay when I was in Mary Kay. Nothing happens till somebody sells something. Your job is the easiest sales job ever. We have the most affordable, cutest product line ever. Go sell it. Okay, next, share your success. Now, I lost my money envelope. I'm not talking like going around and waving dollar bills. No, that's not what I'm talking about. That's a little weird, a little creepy. People think you might be a stripper. We don't want that. No, I'm kidding. I am talking about share your success. I put up a post today. I was super like dog sick yesterday. I mean, I barely got out of bed. I did most of my work from my couch, but I still went live last night. And I sold in a crap-tastic fiasco of a live, because you don't do good when you're sick, right? I still sold $160 worth of jewelry. It doesn't break the bank, but I still sold it. And so I posted a picture of that today, and I had a long-term potential. Send me a message. And she's like, I watched that live last night. You were sick as a dog, and you still sold that much jewelry? Are you like for real? I pulled up my PayPal and I sent her a screenshot of like that much in there. I said, yeah. And I was sick as a dog and I still sold jewelry. You need to be sharing your success. If you get squirrely about talking about money, love you, mean it, get over it. You need to be telling people, sister, we're making money. Because here's the reality. Old people like me, they called me the OGs at Leadership Conference. And I was like, I ain't that old. Do I look that old? Do I have that many wrinkles? Anyway, because I'm one of the older consultants there. Where was I going with that? I don't even know where that went. Anyway, you need to be talking about money. That's where that was going. The reality is, I'm old enough, my why has changed. My why is much bigger, much deeper, much stronger than money. But in the very, very beginning, I would say good 97%, okay, let's just be honest here, of people join a business like ours because they want to make $200, $300, maybe $500 extra dollars a month. Hey, Grace, they gotta have money. Money talks, money speaks. Fast, simple, easy money speaks real loud and kind of yells at people sometimes. You need to be telling them, I truly make money here. You don't have to brag. You don't have to be a brat about it, but you can say, I am blessed. I am humbled. I am honored that I get to work from my house, because that's where I do my lives, right there. That hot mess right there is where I do my lives. And I still sold that much in jewelry. Leave it open-ended. Let them ask you questions. But you need to open up and say something. Which leads me to the next point. Share your story. Paparazzi has changed my life. I have an incredible and amazing story. It took me out of education. It took me out of higher ed, which was a hot mess. It took me out of the state of North Carolina system, and it gave me freedom, which, red for ed right now, if I were in North Carolina, I would be like painted red. Anyway, that's a whole nother ballgame. My story is powerful. Paparazzi bought my house. Paparazzi's buying my vehicles. Paparazzi pays my bills. You better believe every time I get a chance, I tell my story. You need to tell your story and what paparazzi has done for you. And I don't care how small you think that story is. I don't care if paparazzi is what bought you new shoes. If paparazzi is what paid for your first date night in months because you were living paycheck to paycheck before paparazzi. You need to tell it, because there is some woman out there on her knees as we speak, begging God for extra money, for a date night, to be able to afford a date night, to buy a fence for her house, to buy a new house, to buy a vehicle, to take her babies on a vacation, to buy a vacation. There is somebody out there begging for your story. You are not doing her any favors if you shut your mouth. If you withhold that, if you keep that to yourself, you are only hurting you. You are hurting her more. She's begging God, and God is saying, maybe through me, I don't know, but this is not the first time you've heard this. Open your mouth and tell your story. Tell what paparazzi gives you. Tell what paparazzi has given you, will give you. Because somebody is praying for what you have. Now, part 2 of that is share your team's stories. You don't have to ask permission. That is my pet peeve. Y'all ain't got to ask permission to share my stories. I tell the world with me. Share your team's stories. It is okay to say, my girlfriend sold 500 pieces last night at a party. She just paid off her car because of paparazzi. It is okay to take that screenshot and share it. Take off the important information. We don't want people being creepy. Share those stories, because though you have a powerful story, somebody else's story may resonate more. My story of leaving education resonates with teachers. Let me tell you, they come to me and they're like, how do I get out? That's their first question. How'd you get out? How do I get out? That goes hard with them. But people in other professions, people who are attorneys, people who are med students, etc., I don't resonate with them. But I've got teammates who do. And I share their stories. I'm not a mother. I don't have children. I share my stay-at-home mom stories because those mamas out there can relate to those stories. So share yours. Open your mouth, girl. Share yours and share everybody else's. Here's something you're not going to like, and I really don't care. You got to do the follow-up. You've got to do the follow-up, period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. You don't get a vote here. You got to do the follow-up. And if you don't have a system for how and when you follow up, it's time to develop one. I use the 2, 2, and 2. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. That's just my system. It's just what has worked for me. You talk to me today about paparazzi. I'll shoot you info, give you all you need. We'll have a little chit chat. Like, I'm going to or I'll send you, I have a recruitment video that I have. I've made it for myself. It's all about paparazzi. It's like 11 minutes long. I did it myself. I will shoot you a video. Okay, so give this a watch. I'm going to write on my calendar now to check with you on Friday. What time's good for you, morning or afternoon? She tells me one or the other. Okay, so I'm going to shoot you a message. I'm going to write it down, and I literally have to write this down. Like, it's not an option here. I'm going to talk to you Friday afternoon. See what you think about that video. What do? Friday afternoon, I talk to her about that video. If she hasn't watched it, I give her another 2 days. Oh, girl, life happens. I get it. When are you going to watch it? I'm not mean about it. I'm not snarky about it. When are you going to watch it? She says, oh, I will definitely watch it by Sunday. Sunday's family day. I got some downtime. Good. I'm going to check with you Sunday night. Latest Monday morning, because Sunday's my family day too. Give those check-ins, but don't leave a conversation without saying, when am I going to see you next? Like, set up your next date. It's like dating somebody. Set up your next date. Do that follow-up. If they kind of drag you along for a week, you know they're not real serious. Oh, that's all right, girl. I know you're super busy. I'm going to put you down for checking up with you on June 3rd, whatever, pick a day. And it's like, it's a month away. Write it on your calendar. You're going to check in with her. Some people I keep on a monthly list where I just let them know what's going on with specials, if we have any, that sort of thing. I'll get to you, Ashley. Don't let me forget, okay? But you've got to do that follow-up. Now, here's something I teach my team. Here's something I do personally, and here's something that works. Treat these people like they are your friends. They are not numbers. They are not people just to be added. They are your friends. Cheat the system. If all you talk about is when you gonna sign up, you ready to sign up, you gonna join my team yet, you can watch that, stop it. You're gonna scare them. We've all got those annoying people on our team. Don't be that person. Be their friend. If they've put up a picture of a kiddo, send them a quick message. Oh my gosh, little Timmy is adorable. What were you guys up to that day? Me? Dogs? Holy crap, your dogs are nuts. How do you put up with all four of them? How many do I have? I have too many. That's a way to open a conversation, to put yourself back in the front of her mind versus over there with all the rest of the crap that we have to do in life without being a pain in the butt about join my team, join my team, join my team, join my team. It makes her think you care about her. And you do. If you don't, you need to learn how to care about her. And let's see, Ashley asked, what info do I use about in my pre-recorded video? I talk about paparazzi. You can watch a video that I have on YouTube. It's called the 5 F's of recruitment. If someone will remind me, I'll put the link here so you can watch it. I talk about those 5 F's: fun, friendship, financial freedom, financial stability, freedom, and I can't remember the 5th F right off the top of my head. I give the basic overview of paparazzi. I answer the most basic of questions in my recruitment video, and that is it. I leave it open-ended so that they have to ask me more information. It is not a public video. I don't have it like up on YouTube or something. It is absolutely something that I kind of play close to the vest. I'm telling you guys because I want you to have success. That recruitment video saves me hours of like back and forth messaging. So much. Sandra, yes, the personal recruitment video is a game changer. Absolutely a game changer. If you really want to up your recruits, do that. And don't be afraid to change it. I have done several iterations of this video over the 4.5 years, like 7 or 8 of them. As I grow and as I learn and as I morph into the person that I am becoming, I upgrade that recruitment video. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. And we're going to end this the way we started this. Go sell something. Go sell jewelry. You have no story to tell if you are not selling jewelry. People want to know a couple of things. Is she making money? Think about all the people who've asked you about paparazzi. One of their first questions is, are you really making money? Because they don't believe it. Okay, they've heard all these scam stories. They know. We know it ain't true. But they want to know, are you making money? So you got to be making money in order to prove to them that you are making money. So go sell something. 2, they want to know their upline, their sponsor is in it to win it. She's just not a talker, she's a doer. She is setting the example. They may not be able to put that in like words, but subconsciously they want a sponsor who is a doer, not a sayer. You know those people. We've all seen those people. Yeah, they talk a big talk, but when the rubber meets the road, they can't do squat. So be the one doing something. Be the one selling massive amounts of jewelry. And here is my final tip. When recruitment sucks, because it's going to happen, Go sell some jewelry. The more you sell, the more you will recruit. In every single party, in every single live, in every single home party, I talk about the opportunity. I give a quick, fast, and easy little opportunity chat. If you've ever watched any of my lives, not last night's, don't watch last night's, it was a riff, but into my older lives, I talk about recruitment. I talk about joining my team. I talk about the benefits of joining my team between the pieces. I don't talk about the beginning and I don't talk about it at the end. I chunk it in there, like just stuff it in there. When I'm fiddling with stuff or when I drop something, inevitably, stick it into your parties. Talk about the opportunity at every party. You're going to blow up recruitment if you do all of this. Tara, you're giggling at me. If you do all of this, you are going to have an incredibly productive sale, hallelujah, and you're going to grow your team. Now, here's a caveat. When someone talks to you about paparazzi, when they come to you, do not, for the love of God, word vomit on them. For me, please. Please. Do not word vomit on them. Do not send them, like, I'm talking like paragraphs. I have been sent some of those. Do not send them pages of a textbook to read through. Keep it short and sweet and simple. Okay? If you can't get it done in, say, like 8 sentences, it's too much. If you send in books, they're not reading it. They're not reading it. They're never going to read it. You're not going to read it. Don't send them a book, okay? So maybe today, that's challenge number 2. Sit down with yourself and decide, okay, someone's going to ask me today, what am I going to tell her? What are like the highlights? What are the top points of paparazzi? So sit down with yourself and like scribble them down. Get yourself a good 8, maybe 10 max sentences of what is paparazzi? How do we make money? How do I sign up? What does it cost? The basics. And then run with them. Good luck on your recruitment. Anybody can recruit. Recruitment is too much fun. Go out, have fun, grow your team, change your life, change their life. See you later.